Today, we're starting our Google Sheets lessons. Google Sheets works much like the well-known Excel, but unlike Excel, it's completely free and accessible from anywhere with an internet connection. In this first lesson, you'll learn where to find and how to open Google Sheets, how to create your very first spreadsheet, and how to apply basic text formatting. We'll start with the fundamentals, a true Google Sheets for beginners approach. With each new lesson, you'll gain more skills and confidence step by step until you become a proficient Google Sheets user. Let's get started, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! So, where can you find our Google spreadsheet and how do you start using it? There are several ways, but first, make sure you already have a Google account and Gmail and are already signed in. It looks like your app at gmail.com, and you can check whether you're logged in or not on the google.com start page. The Gmail account is in the Google Apps menu. Now let's create our first Google spreadsheet. You can get to the Google Sheets menu through Google Drive. This is a cloud storage service that is provided by Google when you register a Gmail account. You can also access it through the Google Applications menu by clicking on the icon labeled Sheets. Go to Google Drive and click on the Create button in the upper left corner, after which we will see a menu with the coveted inscription, Google Sheets. We can either create a new blank spreadsheet or use templates from Google. Let's select the first one and go to our first Google-generated sheet. Another easy way to create a spreadsheet quickly is to type sheet.new in the address bar. The spreadsheet opens in a new window. Those who have already used Excel may notice the similarity of the interface. The first thing we will do is give a name to our spreadsheet. At the top left, we see the inscription Untitled Spreadsheet. Click on it and enter the name. Now let's fill in some cells with text. Press the left click on cell A1 and start writing the text. As soon as you finish, press enter and go to cell B1 and so on until we've filled all the cells up to C3. How do I know where cell A1 or C6 is? In Google Sheets, the interface is divided into columns and rows. Each column is labeled with a letter of the English alphabet from left to right, A, B, C, D, and so on. The rows are simply numbered from 1 to infinity. They do have an end, but there can be a lot of them. So, if it's C6, this means that it's in column C and row 6 and the cell is at their intersection. We fill the cells with text and see that the text in row 4, columns A and B, is not fully displayed. To fix this, we will use the toolbar located above our spreadsheet and make sure that the clip text is wrapped below, increasing the height of the cell. Select cells A4 and B4 and look for an icon called Text Wrapping. Click on it and select Wrap. Excellent! Now we can see the entire text and understand what it says. Now let's make sure this doesn't happen again. Let's apply this rule to all cells. To do this, we need to select the entire spreadsheet and apply the line break rule again. We can select the entire spreadsheet by pressing Ctrl+A, or by clicking on the empty rectangle in the upper left corner above the first row number and then applying the wrapping rule. Now, let's keep the selection and align all our text in the center. In the same toolbar, look for an icon called Horizontal Align and then select Center. Let's also change the text size and choose a more beautiful and readable font. In the toolbar, closer to the center, look for the panel labeled Font and select Roboto. Next to it, select size 12. As a result, we get larger and more convenient text. But it looks the same, and it's not clear where the headings of the columns or rows are. Let's fix this. Select cells A1, B1, and C1, or simply A1 to C1, which means the same thing. Make all the text in these cells bold and add borders. In the toolbar, look for an icon in the form of the letter B, or simply press the key combination Ctrl+B. Then find the grid icon called Borders and select the first option, which adds borders around all sides of the selected cells. Now it's more readable. However, you may notice that the number 200,000 is not centered in its cell, and column C is too wide. Let's fix this. Hover the mouse cursor over the border between columns C and D. When the cursor changes to a double arrow, hold down the mouse button and slightly reduce the width of column C. Then, in the toolbar, next to vertical alignment, look for horizontal alignment and select center. But what if you want to make all three columns the same width? Don't try to adjust them by eye. Instead, select all three columns and, as before, adjust the last selected column to the desired width. The other two will automatically adjust to match. Now, to make it easier to distinguish between the columns visually, let's add some color. We'll set a background color for row 1 and different colors for the three columns below. To avoid merging them visually, let's insert an additional row between the headings in the first column and the text below. To insert a row, select row 2 by clicking on its number, then right-click. A menu will appear. Look for Insert Row above and click on it. The row is added. Now, select the range A1 to C1, find the Fill Color icon in the toolbar and choose any color you like. Repeat this process for all other ranges to fill the cells with color. Great! Now, in the row we added, we will merge the cells and then apply a border to them. Select cells A2 to C2. To merge or split Google Sheets cells, find the Merge Cells icon in the toolbar and click on it. The final result looks neat and well organized. Our first Google spreadsheet is ready. Of course, this tutorial doesn't cover all the features of Google Sheets, not even all the formatting options, but I have shown you the very basics. I hope you found something useful in this tutorial. In the next lessons, I will try to reveal as many Google Sheets features as possible. If you liked the video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to write them in the comments. Thank you all for watching. Bye everyone.